Hello everyone, I today wanted to make a GPO tier list for all the fighting styles. I haven't seen any new tier lists including the new Abyssal Karate and Moonlight Electro, so I decided to take matters into my own hand. Even some of the pictures were taken by me because the GPO wiki doesn't have really good pictures. Now, the GPO wiki did have some good pictures, which you can see there. Some of those are from the wiki, so credit to them for letting me download their images. Well, let's start. So we have, I think the first fighting style everyone gets, and I don't think it is the first fighting style everyone gets. It's melee. Melee is, well, it's garbage. It has only two moves. It has gut punch, and what was the other thing? I don't know. I think it was a guard break. I don't know. All I know is that it's really bad. You probably only use this in BR because you start with nothing and they nerfed it. I don't know why. It's the worst fighting style, and they nerfed it even more. The next fighting style you probably acquire in your journey through GPO is probably first sword style. Now, one sword style is actually insanely stamina consuming. You do one Chishi Sun Sun, and your stamina bar is already at half. Not really, that's an exaggeration, but it's really bad. I like it personally because I like how cool it is. But most of the moves are really easy to block. Doesn't have many guard breaks, and it's just really easy to deal with. Everything's pretty weak too. Though the only thing it has above two sword style is that it does more damage for some reason. Speaking of two sword style, I'm gonna put it on A. Yes, A. It upgrades on everything one sword style did bad and makes it a little bit better. It's still pretty bad, honestly. I think I should just put it in front of one sword style because it's not that good either. First, let's say you get 38 damage in once with one sword style. When you switch to two sword style, you'll do 28. You get minus 10 damage, which is quite a bit. That's a lot. All the skills also do about the same damage as one sword style. The only difference is that you don't drain stamina as much as one sword style, which is good. Now they also nerfed this sword style by reducing the amount of the R move. For those who have used two sword style, the R move is a spinning Beyblade attack that you can do after an up tilt combo, and it's just a combo extender. It's free. You can do it mid and one combo. It's free. It's instant, and it just combo extends for free. But they reduced the duration of that move, which used to be very long, by half. Now it's just a couple spins and it's done, and doesn't do as much damage as it did before. And it's okay, I guess. It's a combo extender, which combo extends into Nitoryu Strike, which is a move that's like Chishi Sun but better in every single way. You can't block it. I don't think you can parry it. It can combo extend if you do a little trick where you unequip the fighting style at the end of the move, and so on. The ultimate is pretty cool too. If your opponent's really low, it'll just straight up kill them, do 999 damage. But that's only if it's really low, and it'll give you a cool cutscene. But that's about it. There's nothing special about this other than you're carrying two swords. You can use any sword actually. You can use a Ryuma's sword, which does less damage than the base katanas. Or you can use the new sword like uh, Ryo? I don't know how to say his name properly. Ryoi? Ryoi's sword? The new one from Impel Down. And I think you can use CB's katana, Ryu's katana, and that's about it. You can use any katana, honestly, as long as it's a katana. But everything will do less damage than the Musashi's katana set. You have Rose katana, and you have the red one, which I forgot its name. Crimson katana, yeah. Next we have Black Leg. It's another really good one. I'd say it's an A tier. This was the fighting style that gave you Geppo, and everyone just had it because it gave you Geppo. This fighting style has a transformation mode, which was improved a lot because before you used to take stamina, and the stamina drain was horrible. You could only be in the mode for like 30 seconds. But they improved it, and now they made it a transformation bar, so you don't take stamina. And another thing is the M1s for this were nerfed. Before you could get 100 damage M1s with Diambo Jambo, but not anymore. They kept it. This style is honestly one of the best out there, but it gets trumped or loses to the new ones, which are crazy, which we'll get in a second. Uh, the other one is Rokushiki. Definitely not as useful as Blackleg, and its only usefulness comes from literally just having the fighting style and not even putting points into it. Everyone used this fighting style just to get the cool teleport dash in PvP, and that's it. Outside of that, it's absolutely horrible, and I feel like it needs a rework. It's really bad. Unlike Blackleg, which has a lot of combos, it has cool moves. It also needs a rework, honestly. But this is bad. They buffed Shigan on Rokushiki to be a guard break, but it's still really bad. You'd only be able to combo extend with sweaty PvP combos, and that's it. You're not gonna use this on PvE at all. This is strictly a PvP fighting style. Blackleg is sort of a PvE PvP mix. In fact, this was the fighting style. Blackleg was a fighting style everyone used to solo bosses back in the day with when we had only 200 levels. But now we have some other really good things. Now we have, let's see, Mink. It's trash, absolute garbage. It's only on C tier because it has more moves than normal melee fighting style. It's it needed a rework. It didn't get a rework. It's just got a V2, which is Sulong, which we'll put in S tier. Now, Sulong form, you lose the ability to use Zell fruits, but it makes sense. The fighting style is absolutely disgusting. Lots of guard breaks, massive AoE everywhere. Honestly, this is one of the two best fighting styles for fruitless people. People who can't get legendary fruits, just get this instead. You're gonna not even want a fruit anymore, honestly. These fighting styles are crazy. And we have Fishman. Fishman is honestly, it is really good. For PvE, honestly, that makes it A tier, top of A tier. Yep. Fishman is really good. It not only is it good in PvP, it's insane for PvE. It has a lot of AoE, quite a bit of guard breaks too. And its ultimate is basically a weaker Mera ultimate. That's really good. And it has Shark Barrage, which is it has damage almost comparable to Pika Laser and Mochi Chestnut, which is crazy. Though they nerfed its stun. It used to be absolutely disgustingly broken. They added stun to Shark Barrage, and one Shark Barrage would just let you in on the whole damage of the move. And that was disgusting. It did like 2,000 damage, and it was one shot everyone. I got called clown so many times for using it in PvP, and nobody else knew about it. Like nobody was using it. I don't understand why, so I had to abuse it, of course. And they nerfed the stun again, and I think it doesn't do it as much, but I think you can still hit the barrage. Not sure how it works now. Never used it after the nerf. Now we have everyone's favorite, Cyborg. Cyborg is honestly the PvE fighting style. It's okay for PvP, but it really shines in PvE. You have Missile Barrage. a move that lasts so long and does 25 damage per missile. It's insane. You can get like 5,000 damage with titles easily, especially on Krakens and stuff. It's so good. Actually, not 5,000, not 5,000, 3,000. Yeah, it's really good. You can stay in the air, which is really bad for PvP. Please don't do that, or I'm gonna be upset that you're running away. You can fly and heal yourself mid-air while you're flying. So this is insane for Coliseum and any PvE content. The boss can't get you, you can just heal yourself at the top. Now, of course, stamina. Stamina regen is really okay and it's fair. Honestly, it's pretty balanced. Healing takes stamina, of course, so if you're flying plus you're healing, that stamina drain is gonna be pretty bad. And the stamina drain on the missile barrage was nerfed, and it takes a lot more stamina now, and you gotta look out when you're grinding. You don't wanna stop geppoing because you run out of stamina and fall into the Megalodon's teeth. Next we have Dullahan. It's okay. Definitely better than these two. I said definitely better. I said okay. Definitely better than these two. Uh Honestly, why did I put this guy over here? No, hell no. And there we go. Dullahan is it was a race you could get in last Halloween event. It's limited. It was limited, and now it's unobtainable. I couldn't get it despite using 200 race rerolls. I'm kind of mad. But this fighting style is mostly PvP. I guess it can have its uses in PvE, but it's not really that good compared to the other fighting styles. I don't honestly don't like it. And it used to be absolutely broken for PvP. They had to nerf it a couple times. It's no longer there. You don't see the presence of this fighting style anymore, so I'm kind of glad I skipped. Anyways, next we have Dragon Claw. This fighting style is... Actually, I don't know if it's still broken. Because it was broken. It was just high damage M1s. It had a move that did so much damage, and it was like multiple slashes. It just has so many combos. It's absolutely disgusting. Now the only thing holding this back is that you need to play BR. Absolutely garbage mode. I'm not playing that. I don't want to unlock the moves anymore. Honestly, I don't care. I would be using this fighting style if, of course, it didn't need to play BR. But BR is so bad and sweaty and so unfun. I don't want to be there, honestly. So it's not even worth it to get this fighting style. But if you really have Mera, if you have Mera, you need this fighting style. I can't believe Mera is the most, I don't know, glazed fruit in the game. Not only was it absolutely broken, in my opinion, since the beginning of time, and then it received buffs. People call this fruit lame, but in my opinion, it's absolutely busted. Not only can you... Anyways, I'm digressing. Let's go back. Club gets boosted by Mera, which is why I started talking about Mera, because I hate Mera. Claw gets fire M1s that do quite a bit of fire damage. And I hate fire damage because I'm a Mochi user and I don't have Logia. And I think they increase damage too, not sure. But all the moves are essentially better with Mera. And at the end of the fighting style, if you unlock everything, you'll get a free weapon that gets also boosted by Mera. Thank you for you. You know, Mera already has a boat that gets boosted by Mera, has a weapon, has a fighting style. Can we stop glazing Mera, please? Anyways, back into the tier list. It's really good, but for PvE, meh. It's only PvP only. So I'd say it stays there. Now, for Vampire, another PvP only. It's okay, I guess. Honestly, haven't seen it. I saw it like 2 or 3 times in arena, and then it disappeared forever. Never seen anybody else use it. It was it had some really weird hitboxes. They were insanely stupid and brain dead, but for you, gladly. and thankfully nerfed him, and now it's a bit balanced, I say. Honestly, I think it's trash because I haven't seen it at all after it got added. Maybe it's for a good thing. And the last thing added in this update, Fishman Karate. I mean, Abyssal Karate. I'd say the only downside to this is that you can't use your fruit, of course, like the Sulong form, but that's really not that bad. And the fact that you need to grind 10 Megalodons and kill yourself a couple times when you uh, try to go down to the water and get it, you most likely will drown and end up killing yourself to buy the blueprints for this garbage. It's probably the most grindiest fighting style in the game right now. So if you're embarking on the journey, good luck. Because first you need to go to Fishman Cave, go down there, farm 100 normal teeth, then go to Second Sea, drown into the trainer's domain underwater, buy 5 blueprints for blood bottles so you can summon Megalodon sharks, and then kill the Megalodon sharks without having somewhere to sit on or step on. So you have to get up constantly while shooting projectiles at it. So if you don't have anything that has projectiles, you're kind of screwed. The other thing I recommend you do for this fighting style is if you have a private server, you're absolutely blessed because you can just say farming Megalodon, you summon all the Megalodons you want, and these people will just melt down the Megalodon like flies over poop. And you'd be able to do 5% damage and just sit back and watch the fireworks from the Magu Pika users. Anyways, this fighting style is broken. Absolutely disgusting. Remember Brick Fist from V1 down here? Well, now it's an AoE massive, I think, guard breaking move that can be compared to Mera's Flame Fist. Very good. Not very fast though. From what I've seen, I can dodge it pretty easily if I'm just constantly moving. Another move this fighting style has is a projectile that I don't remember what it's called, but you hold that down and it's an auto aim move and it does so much damage. You can block it, yeah, it's fine, but for PvE, it's so good because it keeps you in the air while you're holding it, and it's such a long time. Honestly, really good for soloing Coliseum. Absolutely disgusting. One of the other moves, and probably the most infamous one you're probably gonna see, is Splitting Seas. I can't stress enough how much I hate this move. Not only does it have long range, it's a combo extender that stuns you. You know that new stun or dizzy effect for you added after adding Gear 2? Well, yeah, that garbage move has it. Now, it's pretty obvious to spot. Sharkman or the guy using it will raise their right hand holding a water orb, and it has a long startup, so you can react to it pretty easily. But if you get hit by that, you're done in PvP. You're absolutely done. It's a combo extender. You can't evasive out of it because it stuns you with the dizzy effect. You don't know how many times I've gotten hit by this. But recently I found a way to counter that. It's by basically just constantly moving and waiting for the guy using it to use that move, and then I can rush in. Because if they don't land that move during the whole match, they can't win. That's their literal win condition. They can't land that move, they suck. All the other moves don't have guard breaks, so they can't do anything. Now there is another combo extender, which is like a big lunge forward, but it's so easy to dodge that I don't think it's a it's a move at all. It's only used after Splitting Seas, actually. Yeah, I've only seen it used after confirming into Splitting Seas, so it's not that good. The only good combo extender would be Splitting Seas, damn it. I hate that move. It's their only win condition, like I already said, and that's it. Now the other move is the ultimate. The ultimate is absolutely crazy. I know I said absolutely crazy so many times in this video, but it has to be said. It's absolutely crazy. When you hit this move, I think it's auto aim. you can't miss it and you can't parry it. I have experience with that. I parried that move and it ultimate continued. After you get hit by this, you're in this insanely good cutscene. Insane! Such a good cutscene. Very clean cutscene. Very cool. Now, if you have a friend who has this, and you're farming bosses, they can hit the boss with the ultimate, and you can just hit the boss while they're in the ultimate. It's absolutely crazy. Not only does the ultimate do a lot of damage, it can go up to 700 damage, which is it's just stupid. You can do something like Pika Laser because they stay standing still there while they're getting hit by it. It's crazy. It's so good for farming. Me and my friend used it on Coliseum a little while back, and it was crazy. It's crazy, insane. It's crazy, insane. And that wraps up my tier list for GPO fighting styles. Now I'm doing this because mobile is coming soon, and who knows, the new amount of players will attract. They'll probably be looking, "Ooh, what's the best fighting style for PvE?" Or "What is the best fighting style for fruitless?" Well, let me answer that question. Best fighting style for fruitless is none other than Electro and Fishman, Abyssal Fishman, Karate, whatever. These two. Because first of all, these two fighting styles are insanely strong, both in PvE and PvP. And they have the downside of not letting you use a fruit. So if you're fruitless, this is absolutely perfect for you. And their only downside is, of course, you need to do their respective quests to unlock this. And Fishman Karate is the worst one. Abyssal Karate, I mean. And you also need to roll the race in race rerolls. So for you, gives a lot of codes, and they're all mostly race rerolls, so you're pretty much fine. It's about 20 every code. But they're pretty hard to come by because they're 1% or 5%. I don't remember now. One of those two. You need that. Plus, it's a bit tedious. Another thing you can do is Premium Hub. When you go into Universe Hub, there's a new mode. Well, not new. It's been there for like a while. It's a mode called Premium Hub. In Premium Hub, you stay there and AFK for SP resets, dark roots, and others. Now, something that a lot of people overlook is that the fact it says Premium Hub. Now, you might think, oh, you need Premium for this, which is true. You need Premium for this because if you do have Premium, you get about 50% more than you would as a free user. Now, I said as a free user. Yes, you can use Premium Hub as a non-premium user. Now, the stuff you get will probably be way less. I tried it last night. I can still access it. I'm not a premium user. And sadly, I only got 7 SP resets. Whoa, only 7. Damn, 7 SP resets, like $5 worth of SP resets. That's still really good. And I also got race rerolls and dark roots, but I was already full on dark roots, so kind of missed out on those. I think they stay until you can claim them, so that's really good too. But that's infinite source of items. You can trade SP resets for fruits. Well, bad ones, but still, you can trade for SPs and dark roots. You can probably trade 10 SPs and 10 dark roots for a sushi, which is a really good fruit. You can do that. Wait, we're in a tier list. Why am I talking about Premium Hub? Okay, I'm just saying that in Premium Hub you can get SP resets and race rerolls, so you can farm for these races that you're gonna get. Also, Cyborg is insane. The fighting style is a bit grindy too. You need to do lab raids, and lab raids are in Dressrosa or Rose Kingdom. You gotta do law lab raids. You have to do waves, and you'll get gears, and with gears you can unlock moves. And I think you need a lot of gears, like 70 gears or maybe 30 gears. I don't know. I don't remember, to get the damage buff, which is vital for PvE. You get a damage buff, and every move from Cyborg increases in damage, I think. Also, I forgot to mention Cyborg's ultimate is insane. It's an auto aim, so yeah. Well, that concludes our video. Our video? Not my video. Concludes my video for the fighting style tier list. I went on a yapping streak there, but I'm gonna put some timestamps in the description so that you can skip out around my yapping. Well, I hope this helps. And I think I was saying earlier that I did this because MOBA's releasing soon. I think I already said that. I'm gonna stop here. All right, see you guys. But before you go, I'm gonna put a timestamp for this. After recording the video, I decided to revise the tier list. Like I said in maybe a previous tier list video, I value PvE over PvP. So I remember that after I made the video, I left Vampire over here at top of B. Vampire is strictly PvP, so I decided to put it down here. Now, Rokushiki also has Takai, which is really good for bosses, but it's still really weak. Now, I put Vampire, the PvP only, above Rokushiki, because with Vampire you can actually do damage. Rokushiki only has a couple support moves, and it's not that good for PvP and PvE. Only Takai and Geppo are helpful from this, so I decided to change a little bit of the tier list. Now I think this is fine. Yeah. I've heard that Sulong might be better than Fishman Karate. Now I'm gonna be honest, I've honestly never seen Sulong being used for PvE. I've only seen it in PvP, and it's okay in PvP. It's just the usual broken PvP fighting style. And the one I've seen is Fishman, or Abyssal Fishman, damn it. Abyssal Karate. That. Always mess up the name. And from my experience, I see this as the better fighting style because it has projectiles, unlike Moonlight Electro. I don't remember any projectiles from the showcase, at least. Yeah. Also, it was Strong Punch, the move I couldn't name. Strong Punch and Gut Punch. Basically, both the same exact move. Only one of them was a guard break or is a guard break. I don't remember. And that's about it. Now, this is the final edition of the tier list. Hopefully, this helps you out in some way or makes you mad and makes you want to do your own tier list, which is why I saved these tier lists I've done in my own account on the tier list website so you can go there and remix them yourself. Well, that is now everything for today. See you guys in another video.